guys, Josh back with another video. Working on the Skyline again this week and be starting the suspension, lower end of it, replacing the Nismo tension rods that came on the car. Not because they don't work, they work good, they're just really aggressive for your suspension geometry, so the tires are just getting chewed up. So I went with the AMS ones, going to be putting on the front tension rods. These guys came with the adapters because this kit's actually for the 300ZX, but it comes with the little adapter plates here so you can widen it out a little bit. As you can see, the Nismo one for the front cross member is just a little bit wider. So it comes with those little adapters there, and then I also have to pound out these studs on this side to get it to line up. So these are a little bit longer as well. And then I'll be replacing the ball joints as well. So for the inside ball joint, I've got the OEM Nissan ones. They are brand new, made in Japan. These are pretty easy to find, but I was having trouble finding the outer ball joints. So I went with the off-brand one just to try them. They look pretty nice. Don't really see too big of a difference in manufacturing quality. Comes with nice little seals and stuff. Got these on Amazon for like 15 bucks a piece. Comes with the little pins and all the mounting hardware, where the Nissan one just comes with just the ball joint itself, nothing else. So yeah, we're going to get these thrown in and get these guys pounded out and then start installation. And then I've got, those were the suspension pieces were in the other videos. So the big knuckle extenders, they're all sandblasted, but I've got them all painted, as well as truck bed line on top of that, so they should be pretty durable. Alright, let's get ready to do a little heavy lifting here. Just kidding. I'm using this weight to pound these other studs out. Full hammer. Here we go. So that's what it looks like there, all pounded in. Then I'm going to be swapping these little end pieces off. Now I've got these tension rods spaced out pretty much to the same length as the Nismo ones, so each side will be somewhat even. I've got some type of reference points to go off of. And then for the mounting hardware, I decided just to reuse the factory stuff that was on the car, because the hardware and stuff from AMS, I mean, it's nice, but it doesn't seem I don't know if this is hardened steel and this just seems like normal steel, but these seem like they're better made, so I'm going to be using all the original bolts and stuff that came with the original stuff, as well as all these big long bolts and screws that go through as well. I'm going to reuse these versus the ones that came with the kit. Alright guys, let's dive in. We're going to get under there and get this job done. And you can see the hub and everything's all been repainted. I've got the wheel liners in now. And I've got all new fasteners all the way up and around, all those little plastic clips. They're out of that Amazon kit I showed you guys on the last video. So worked wonderfully, saved me a lot of money. Everything looks nice, good and clean. Cross members completely free of rust. So that's been all done. It's all done completely underneath as well, so all the way across, all the way up through here where the tension rod's gonna go in, all the way up around the backside. This is all done back in here too, so any area that I saw any type of rust or any type of corrosion, I cleaned it all up. And I'm doing a little bit of pre-installation. I just think it's easier. I'd already put the other side in a couple nights ago, so I'm just gonna kind of get this together before I put it in, just to make it a little bit easier. Had clearance issues if you don't put the tension rod in before you get this whole assembly mounted into the car. There's no room to fit it because of the drive shafts are in the way, so I'm just going to kind of set this in there before I throw it in. So I'm going to go get the other ball joint mounted and we'll put this in. So this is the lower area where we're going to be mounting the inside ball joint. I don't really have a way to hold my camera there and do that at the same time, so I'm just going to do before and after. Well guys, we're all done. The adjustable tension rods are in. They're all secured to the lower part here. Outer ball joint is installed successfully. And where I was having trouble is that upper ball joint, the bolt that goes into that from the factory. Something must have happened to it. I was using the pulley puller. Not the pulley puller, but the pitman puller to get it out. Because the threading is, I don't see any imperfections, but it's damaged. And I can't get it to actually slip up on to that. And I even tried the bolt off the other side, or the nut off the other side, and tried threading this onto the other side, and it's the same thing. So I'm going to order another one just to get a stronger one, because I don't really like that aftermarket one. Just feels kind of cheap. So I'm going to order that, get this finished up, and can't really go any farther at this point because I'm waiting for the kingpin seals. So the seals that go on the bottom of the kingpin there. I can't drop the kingpin in here and finish reassembling the suspension until I get that seal. So can't put on the end links and suspension and the rest of it. So I ordered that stuff from a company like 6 weeks ago, and I think they're still on back order, so I don't know what the holdup is on that. But hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in my channel and watching this week's episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.